This comment you are seeing right here is actually pissing me off. Like, I saw this comment and I see that people can actually comment without thinking a little bit. Like, what are you saying? Let's keep the cheated part aside and talk about the main thing. Before we compare, let's talk about the death of these two women's sons. Like, two of them have actually lost their child. First, let's start with Davido. When Davido's son died, it was like, maybe it's not true, maybe it's true. Everybody was waiting for him to talk. Okay, if it's not true, debunk it. But he went silent for a couple of weeks, and people were actually worried. This guy is not saying anything. This guy is not coming out to cry for us to see. He's not coming out to jubilate for us to... A lot of doubt until all speculation confirmed that this guy, the child was truly dead. He was not on social media. He left social media. He even canceled shows that he organized during that period just to show you how he mourned, right? People were waiting for him to come out, even if it's just for him to cough. But when he came back to social media, people actually celebrated to tell you that, goodness, this guy actually, passed through a lot of pain. A lot of people do not know that he's going to even pass through this pain and come out. But when Yul Edochie's son died, right? We are not going to actually tell him how to mourn his own child. We don't know what he's going through. But I believe so much that social media is a space where we believe what we see on social media, not mainly what we see outside social media. So we are all talking about based on the fact on what we see them showcase on social media. I don't think it's up to 2 months or 3, and he came out and started singing with his side chick that turned to wife. Please, tell me how you're going to compare these two behavior. He came out, he was acting as if the year was favorable. That is where a lot of people's anger came in. So people were actually judging him based on what he was displaying at that moment, not because of what happens rest then and now. Do you understand? That's why a lot of people now took that bold step to keep supporting his wife, because they feel like this is who actually lost a child. Okay, let's leave that side and come to the point of cheating and behaviors after them. I don't know, but I will tell you that 90% of women in this world, Nigeria, Africa, the whole world, are likely to stay with Davido for a longer time in marriage. Like, they can stay with him forever if he continues this pattern. Does that make sense? Are you trying to get what I'm saying? 90% of women in the world can actually live with him if he continues with this pattern. Tell me that man that will cheat on his wife and come out and flaunt his wife to the eyes of the girlfriends and show that this is the one. He comes out and every day lament, number one, the only one. All these people knows that he's married. Some of them are just there, for what they can get. Some are there to know if mistake will happen and they will enter. But if for the fact that a man respects his wife and value his wife, they knows he does. Maybe it's not your kind of valuing, right? We're just trying to talk about what he shows on social media. But when it comes to you, I'm not judging, but I just have to say, you cannot ask your first wife to accept polygamy and you end up flaunting your second wife in her presence. Goodness, is a whole lot of disrespect. But we're not judging him. This is his life. He have the right to choose who to be with. But you don't have to force someone else to choose your choice. Does that make sense? So, but when this guy was saying this, like the way he's trying to compare me and Chioma, I'm like, is this guy really okay? Is he okay? But that is that. Thank you for watching.